Hello and welcome to my first Minecraft video on the channel. Today I'll be creating a Minecraft normal mode series. Let's hop into it. As I said earlier, this will be a normal survival world, and I'm going to name this world YouTube. There will be no cheats, absolutely nothing like that, and no bonus chest to start. I guess let's create this world. This series I'm going to try to make my house in a plains biome, so I hope I spawn in one. Also, this series I'm going to set myself a challenge. I am not allowed to harm any animals except for animals which are hostile to me. Hopefully I'll spawn by a village, because villages supply a lot of bread. By the way, just to tell you now, this is not Java edition, it is Bedrock edition. So, on my first day, I spawned in a taiga forest. So I went and did the normal Minecraft things. I gathered wood, made a crafting table, made a wooden pickaxe, gathered stone, made a stone pickaxe and made a stone sword. Whilst doing all of this, I had discovered a frozen ocean biome. I had thought about going over there, but I knew the only way to survive was to stay in this forest. I had realised by now, if I collect mushrooms and create a bowl, I could create mushroom stew. And lucky for me, this forest supplies lots of different types of mushrooms. As well as mushrooms, I was also collecting mossy cobblestone because I'm pretty sure it's rare. Whilst I was collecting all these items, I realised the red mushrooms are a lot rarer than the brown mushrooms. So here I was making my mushroom stew. Here I was trying to find any other type of biome which wasn't a taiga forest. But I was having no luck. All I could see was forest, forest and forest. I was able to find a hill, but all I could see from the top of that hill was forest, forest, forest and forest. By now I knew night was coming. If only I could just find a village. Whilst searching around, I was lucky enough to find a fox, but I didn't have any sweet berries, so I wasn't able to do anything with it. By now, night had fallen. There were monsters everywhere. I'd stayed in water because monsters couldn't get to me, but then I remembered about drowns and their tridents. So I tried to get out of the water as fast as I could. I was very lucky there. I nearly looked into the Enderman's eyes. That would have made him angry at me. Right now, I just wanted to find a cave, because now, in the night, I could do all my mining. As soon as I saw that skeleton, I ran in the other direction, because it has a bow and I don't have a shield to block its arrows. I decided to gather these berries just in case I ran into another fox. I tried to run from that creeper, but the trees stopped me. It didn't do much damage though. Great, another creeper. I used this tactic, hit and run. Luckily, it does work. I thought to myself, how big is this forest? It goes on forever. Finally, the night was over. Now, all I needed to find was a cave, get some iron, get some armour, get a shield, get a sword, get a pickaxe and then leave. Whilst searching for one, I ran into a fox. I didn't really know how to interact with one. So I acted like I would when I was trying to tame a cat. The only thing I really knew about foxes is that you can feed them sweet berries. Then weirdly I went to sleep and then woke up immediately. Although I was able to feed it. And I don't know, but it still was scared of me and didn't follow me. Maybe that's how foxes work. Somehow I had lost some of my footage, so what had happened is I had found a cave. And in that cave I was able to find lots and lots of iron. I had found so much iron that I was able to make a full set of iron armour, a shield, an iron sword and an iron pickaxe in one cave. Once I had gotten out of the cave, I had seen something which I had never seen before in this world. A biome, which wasn't a forest, it was a swamp. So I swam over there as fast as I could, excited to get to the new land. The first thing that I did here was eat mushroom stew. It felt so good to finally get out of that forest. From my position, I was able to see a plains biome. Whilst I was in that cave, I was also able to make some shears. So if I find a sheep, I'll be able to make a bed. And as soon as I said that, I found one. But it had only given me 2 pieces of wool, so I'd have to find another. And I hadn't realised that yet, so I was on the crafting table menu for a while. But then, in the distance, I saw another sheep. And it was the same colour as the other sheep, so I'd be able to make a bed finally. I had chosen not to stay in this plains biome because it wasn't very big, and there were forests surrounding it, and there was a big gaping hole through the middle of it. Finally, I had placed down my bed, and I was trying to get to sleep. But it still wasn't night. So I waited around for a bit. Then I started jumping on my bed. And I still couldn't go to sleep. But then finally the game allowed me to go to sleep. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to be hopefully making more Minecraft videos on this world.